A Monroe County man named Ivan Spitzer says he can't afford to eat anymore. He's on SSI, Supplemental Security Income, for people with disabilities, and he can't work. 10 News reporter Vinay Simlot joins us to explain how inflation is affecting some of our most vulnerable. Vinay.
Robin, the problem is every year the Social Security Administration evaluates inflation for people on disability. This year they raised SSI income for people around 5%, but inflation closer to 10%. Ivan says that's priced him out of being able to buy groceries. At his home in Monroe County, Ivan Spitzer's flowers, the lone bright spot on a porch his wife used to maintain.
She kept the house and stuff most of the time clean before she got real sick.
She died earlier this year. Ivan doesn't have time to keep the house up. He's too worried he won't be able to keep it.
I'm always afraid that I'm going to have to live in a box out here, on the road.
Ivan is on SSI because of his disabilities.
I've got 2 blood clots in my lungs. They may not never go out. And I've got heart trouble. I've got 1 kidney. Got 3 types of arthritis.
He can't work, so he has to live on $841 a month. But that's not enough. Ivan says this month, out of his $841 check, about $590 of it went towards his mortgage, another $120 towards gas, and $40 towards medicine. That leaves.
If I can find meat on sale, I'll take and buy it and then cut it up in pieces.
But most of the time, Ivan says he has to survive on cereal. Like him, in East Tennessee, almost 1 in 20 people relies on the federal disability program. In these counties, it's closer to 1 in 10, and in Hancock County, every 3rd person lives on disability.
I just think they're stuck, brother.
Congressman Tim Burchett says the government bureaucracy makes it difficult for some of our most vulnerable.
And we need to make these programs much more efficient because they are horribly inefficient.
In the meantime, Ivan says he's always struggled to buy food.
We couldn't afford it real good the other time.
Now, it's even worse.
So tough to hear that. Now, Vinay, the government is supposed to adjust Social Security checks, disability checks, based on inflation, correct?
They are, but the problem is they do it based on the 3rd quarter of the previous year. So for this year, they adjusted checks based on inflation from October 2020 to October 2021. Inflation between then and now has almost doubled, Robin, and these people in this system are trapped until next year.
It is so hard to hear. All right, Vinay, thank you for that reporting. We appreciate it.